Makes it easy with social media, though. If you want to look me up, it's Monique Jones. I'm the white one. I look like the lady who called the cops on Monique Jones. First became aware of the racial profiling of my name in high school. I'm from North Carolina. Oh! Yes! Okay, right on. Grits! I want to take away from the South. And I went to high school pre-social media. I went to my boyfriend's house to meet his parents for the first time. His mom answered the door. I said, "Hey, I'm Monique Jones." She said, "Really?" Look at you! We were just talking about you over prayer. Somebody's going to pray for me before they even met me. Please stop being offended when I call you ma'am. Hey, I'm from the South. It's part of our vernacular. It's like breathing. Do you know the abuse I had to endure to have ma'am become an involuntary statement? Did you just yes your mother? Yes what? Don't yes your mother in my house. Yes what? My use of ma'am is just a form of PTSD. Not calling you old, just fighting for my life. Just a reflex. I don't get offended when you blink, so just take it. The opposite is what I had to get used to when I first moved out here and you didn't say ma'am. For example, I'd have you at my house, I'd say, "Can I take your coat?" And you'd say yes. And I'd take your coat. I'd say yes, what? And you'd take your coat back and leave. Took a minute to get some friends. Speaking of friends, I have a friend who closes her eyes for emphasis. Do you know these people? She's like, "Hi, it's so good to see you." Is it? She's like, "I haven't seen you in so long." Whose fault is that? I can't wait for us to hang out. We could be doing that now if you'd stop napping. I was getting ready the other morning, and I needed to check my eyesight, so I was looking for some fine print. So I picked up the Kroger soap dispenser, as you would do in the bathroom, and it said directions. Use to wash your hands, as you would use any hand soap. What the fuck is that, right? I felt like Kroger was mocking me. I didn't like the tone of the Kroger directions writer. They outsourced this to Johnny at the state pen. He's like, "I gotta write directions for the hand soap?" All right. Hey! Use to wash your hands. Yes, you would use any hand soap, you fucking idiot. It's like he was looking at me. He's like, "Hey, Blondie, why you gotta read directions for hand soap?" Just checking my eyes, Johnny. Checking your eyes. Maybe you should use plain tap water. I don't want you to hurt yourself with the lather. Fuck you, Johnny. It's like, "You got nice eyes though, Blondie." Thanks, Johnny. Yeah, I realized I just made him up and had him hit on me. Very fucking single. It's not a form of affirmation. Or dissociation, whatever. Fine. So I grew up poor. I mean, my parents had money, they just didn't share. "We had to work for our Jaguar, you gotta work for yours." I get it, that's cool. I'm 7! I already got letting myself into the house by myself, cooking myself dinner, just give me a minute, right? I'll get there. I'm always taking a minute to get there. I've never been on the same timeline as society. I used to refer to myself as a late bloomer. So I figured out the correct term. Alcoholic. But I'm sober now, so that's good. Thank you. And I don't miss the booze. Thank God, right? Finally. Do miss a good blackout, though. All these feelings. I gotta remember everything. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, not like a Bill Cosby pound me 2 blackouts. Fucking weird. But it's just, your average home alone on a Tuesday with a couple 3 bottles of wine blackout, right? Right? No, okay. Please don't understand what I'm saying. Get some help. I love podcasts. Y'all like podcasts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Half of you probably have a fucking podcast. I want to hear how you got to where you are, right? I want to know your struggle. I was listening to one the other day with this young, successful working actress, and they asked her, they said, "Did you always dream of becoming an actress?" To which she replied, "I never really thought about it, you know what I mean? It just happened, you know what I mean?" No! No, I don't know what you mean! I don't know why you would say something like that. Like, what an asshole thing to say, right? Know your audience. 3 people know what the fuck you mean, and they're not listening to this podcast. Know your audience. Thanks, you guys have been awesome.